Here with Coach Dave Richman, North Dakota State. Coach, Summit League Media Days means games are right around the corner or coming soon. How's your squad looking, I guess, this year? I was fortunate to see in June when they're working out, so a lot has changed since then, probably.
Yeah, Mike, no, appreciate you having us on. It's a really fun group to be around. It's certainly new. Over half of our roster is different. 8 of our 15 kids are either from the portal or high school, but that's something we embrace. It's been a fun little change, and I enjoy being uncomfortable because it's a time for us to grow. And you're right, it's a really exciting time for basketball. The other night, you know what I did? I watched Res Ball. I watched a little Sam Griesel action too, and so Nebraska's obviously been a state that's been terrific to our program.
Yeah, on that, I want to ask you about Treyson Anderson, freshman. How's he coming along so far with workouts and everything?
It's been absolutely terrific, to be honest with you. He's a freshman. There's still some inconsistencies, which you expect. But if I'm being transparent with myself, Mike, he's blowing us away. I think there was, again, him and I have talked about it, there was some question marks about his motor or his consistency or anything like that, because he is big, he's talented, and he's really embraced those things. And I could kind of start to see a change in Treyson going into his senior year and some of those things. I think he had heard the noise a little bit, and he came to us in better shape than I anticipated. He's embraced the weight room and the nutrition piece. He's shot it better than we thought. His motor on the glass. It's just about maintaining that consistency, gaining some more strength in the core and doing those things. I don't know when it'll be. I assume sooner than later. But Treyson Anderson's got a bright future as a Bison.
I guess one question I have is you guys have lost so many players in the transfer portal, and that's just kind of the way things are in college basketball now for a league like the Summit League and good teams and programs like yours. How do you kind of manage rosters when you know that, that we might only have this guy for a year or two?
Yeah, I think it's important, your listeners and everybody in particular in the Midwest, that Dave Richman is loud and clear. The primary basis of what we want the livelihood of our program to be is young men from the upper Midwest. And our fall recruiting will continue to look like that we're out and we're recruiting the state of Nebraska, North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois. That's where we're going to breader our buns, so to speak. But in the same sense as what we've had to learn and embrace is in the spring when someone goes into the portal for whatever reason, that person had mileage on them. They had experience. They had maturity to them. And we've got to go out now and from the portal, from the junior college ranks, we've got to find and gain that experience. It's harder and harder to replace that experience with high school kids. It's just the reality of it because they need some time usually. And it's a 50-50. We're going to still focus on the high school stuff, in particular in the fall. And whatever, if we need something in the spring, we need to probably take a look at someone that's going to help us with some experience.
Nebraska, the state of, has been pretty good to North Dakota State men's basketball in the last, decade. So what about Nebraska and players from Nebraska? And I guess, you look at Jared, he's now an assistant coach at Hastings. He's kind of developed. He was walk-on to captain to GA, just developing. But what about Nebraska makes it special for basketball?
To me, in a lot of senses, it's a resemblance of the state of North Dakota, where there is an ag background, but you also have some other industries, and it's a blue-collar state, and there is a toughness about Nebraska. There's a toughness about North Dakota, and that's what we want North Dakota State basketball to be about, blue-collar. And you're right, Jared just exemplifies the toughness piece. Sam Griesel, was terrific. We really enjoyed our time with Sam Hofstreiter. It just ended up probably a better situation for him, those things. And we're excited about Treyson, and we're going to continue to recruit the state. We play down there, we head down there in a lot of ways. And again, I think Bison basketball, I want it to be known as tough and together. And to me, the state of Nebraska, the states of North Dakota, South Dakota, Iowa, Minnesota, they're tough and together states.
All right, thanks, Coach. Have a good day.
Appreciate you, Mike. Thank you.